Chef Jax. It's me, Maya Chef Jack, and welcome to another marker to Dollhouse item episode. I've gotten some golden yellow today. And this time I'm going to make a Dollhouse item to give away to someone in real life. But first, what are we going to make? We're going to make a little lionfish dollhouse, and yes, I will be giving it away after this episode is over. So I've gotten this glue and it dries quicker than the other glue I've been using for years. So I'll be using it because I have this seashell thing that I'm going to build the dollhouse on. And also going to glue more to the dollhouse, more supports. Just trying to, because it was blue here, just ignore it. I don't know what I was really doing on that part, although it's pretty blue, but I have actually other plans on how I'm going to use it. So this glue dries quite quick, which is a good thing because I'm kind of making this last minute for the giveaway. I'm not trying to rush anything, but it just saves me time. Drying time. So it will be quite golden yellow. That's the color I'm doing. So I've made the floor of the dollhouse, and I have another golden yellow marker. Although I've used one to color some fabrics, but I had a lot, so I felt okay with using it for that. And also using the marker parts, as well as also making the thing not for myself but for someone else in real life. I will not reveal anything publicly about it, but I am letting you know that I'm giving it away to the person, and if you are watching it, I hope you are enjoying it. So that's the base added, and now let's do a lionfish wall. And I think I want to do it in a shape of a dome because it's fitting for the lionfish theme that I'm about to do with this project. A dome shape. So I'm going to build it up with wire. The seashell base has a lot of holes in it already. The wooden seashell. So I feel okay with doing this. So let's apply it on. The wire part done. Time for this, the fabric, because I'm going to make it a fabric dome, because I think it's the most fitting one for the lionfish theme that I'm about to do. So I'm using it. We're going all in. So now let's get stitching the fabric on. Applied it off camera. So this is how it's looking like. This area and this one. I thought this was being a good idea because I'm going to make it a clownfish design. It kind of looks like a tent, but whatever it takes me to the clownfish design that I want to do, I'll do it. So I have another piece of fabric that I'm going to use for the tail. So I'm going to make it lightweight. So let's also stitch that on. Tail added. And this is how it looks so far. So let's now. Oh, the marker juice is getting out of this. So let's just, it got on my hand, so I put a dot of it somewhere around. So just getting it out, so like this, so it looks like an actual clownfish, because that golden yellow is a little bit of an orangey color. And hey, if things like these happen, just work with it. When you're doing such a thing, I may have to seal it because I am going to be giving this away after it's all done. I also have these agate green beads that I'm going to use for the eye of this fish, this clownfish, because the dark green would be the perfect eye color for it. Just wanted it to look fish-like before making it actually into a dollhouse. So that's what I'm doing for this. So thread some needle and thread, and then get the eye onto it, the bead eye onto it. It's quite big, but it's perfect for a dollhouse building sized eye, fish eye. And I'm gathering it because later I'm going to go over that in a black thread. But before that, I have this piece of plastic which I'm going to use for a balcony plus another floor to it. Stitched on. Time for painting the floor white. And also the clownfish fabric will also be painted over with the white paint. So I'm painting it on to make it look less like a tent and more like a clownfish. Well, it will still look a little bit like a tent, but there's nothing I can do about it, so I'm just have to go with it, and that's it. So I'm adding the paint on like this. And let's add it to the inside of the clownfish. I may also make furniture off camera, but I'm also giving it away. And the video I think I'm just going to make focused on the dollhouse making part and the decorating part. So the furniture will just lengthen the video too much in my opinion. So I'm just going to do it all off camera. I made some furniture for the dollhouse. Some are outside it, some are in. So they're still drying, but I can decorate this shell with some beads while it's all drying. I have a lot of beads that I'm going to use to stitch them on around the shell area of the dome that I have created. So now I will just randomly decorate this dollhouse with them, and this will also smoothen the transition between the house and the clownfish dome in a way, so, and also look very pretty at the end of the project. So I'm applying the beads accordingly to the color of the area. So you can easily notice that I'm doing lionfish theme even around the transition area. So that's what I'm doing. Should have also prepared some white beads, but yet I'll do it later in the decorating stage of this project, cause I did have a lot of orange beads I could use for this, and this project would be a very good opportunity to use them. And hey, this striped pink one, I also have a striped orange one that I will use in this. So I also may have to go over some of the thread, so I had to gradually add beads to make the chain of lionfish to Dollhouse transition more consistent. But at least it's worth it because it's going to look better than I underestimated that it will. So don't underestimate the beads sometimes, because if you do, then you're not going to have enough. Just saying. Never underestimate them, but you can overestimate how much you're going to need. So another loop and cut it off. And I think I'm going to do white thread for the white part, or blue thread. So let's keep on adding more to everything until it's decorated. And for the white area, I think I'm going to do the silver one. And let's add some white to it until you have to go to black area and then orange again. So that's what I'm doing to it. And let's add that for the black area of the lionfish. Come on. Get in. There we go. That's how it looks. So now it's the time to add the orange beads on the rest of the transition area, orange area. So I'm going to do a knot in the blue thread and cut it off. And so far it looks like this. Now let's keep going with the orange thread. So that TV keeps getting off the table. The seashell TV, let's just glue it back in and be really careful with it. And let's just add this into it. The orange bead, striped bead that kind of looks like a clownfish, not going to lie, but it does, kind of, because it's orange and got white stripes all over it. And I also have those butterflies, the peach butterflies. And this I've got and we'll just keep on going. So I've got even more orange beads. This project is getting good use out of them. So just stitching them around. Decorating is always so much fun, even if it's stitching or gluing, it's always fun regardless. And this bead, I will just keep on going off camera. Decorate it with beads all over the shell. I also have this dark blue bow, which I'm going to use to make this area prettier looking, less like a marker and more like an intentional decoration. So I'm using this glue again, and I'm gluing the bow into that area, and it dries quick, so ta-da! And this is how it's looking like. I'm just going to use a black marker to finish this area. Actually, a bluish black marker called Winter Night. So I'm going to be giving this away, so let's hope it looks good. All done. this is the presentation of it. And if I've given this away to you, I hope you enjoy it. And that's the dollhouse. And I hope you use it with the mermaid dolls that I've made for you. Please, everybody else, tell me what you think of it. Especially the part where I use the marker for the base of it, obviously. And the TV will have to be used separately. But anyways, please tell me what you think of this dollhouse. And bye, Chef Tex. See you in another video. And if you are watching this and I give it to you, enjoy. Bye.